Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. Just confirm if you can hear me, if my voice is audible and if my video is fine. Hi Tanisha, hi Alma, hi Hina. Can you guys hear me? Tanisha, can you hear me? Just give me a confirmation. Alma, can you hear me? I need a confirmation so that I can proceed. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. Is my audio and video all right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Hi, Alma. Welcome to our class. Okay, cool. Well, very good evening to all of you, first of all, and let us begin today's session. And you know that this is an Unacademy platform which helps each and every student who is aspiring to become or succeed in his examinations. While there are top educators, there is quality content and obviously a great learning experience. And therefore, here I welcome all of you. And together, let us crack 9th and 10th examination with Unacademy, with the access to unlimited live and recorded courses from India's best educators. Well, let me introduce myself. I am Tasneem Ahmed and I have completed Masters and MPhil in English. I have also been certified in TESOL and I have also trained 1,000+ students and I also have 8 years of professional teaching experience. Therefore, be rest assured, you are in good hands. Today's topic is pretty much simple and basic. This you probably have learned in your lower grades, but still, I will be touching upon these. That is, the types of sentences. I'm going to be taking you through, and there is a reason behind me touching upon this basic topic today, because the next two sessions that I'm going to be conducting will be entirely an advanced level that requires you to be aware of the different types of sentences. Therefore, I'm going to be beginning with types of sentences today. Well, before I proceed with the topic, let me give you a little more information about what you will get at Unacademy if you were to become the subscriber. Well, for starters, you have daily live classes where you can chat with your educator, engage in discussions, ask your doubts, and answer polls, all while the class is going on. Number two, you have live tests and quizzes where you can evaluate your preparation with our regular mock tests and quizzes and get detailed analysis of your performance. Number three, you get structured courses. All our courses are structured in line with your exam syllabus to help you best prepare for the examinations. Hi Tanay, hi Nandana, welcome to our class. And I was giving you the information about what you will get at Unacademy. The fourth point is the unlimited access. Once you become the subscriber of Unacademy, you will get the access to all our live and recorded courses to watch from the comfort of any of your device. Hello Akshaya, welcome. Welcome to my class. And once you become the subscriber, you get the access to free live classes. And of course, you can prepare from any educator besides me as well. And you will also be you will also be able to access any syllabus related to any subject, be it mathematics, social science, Hindi, and of course science and English as well. Moving on, you can also connect with us or talk to us on Telegram application. You will have to download the application on your telephone, then you will have to type the link in the URL, and then you will have to click on join, and then you will connect with us. Then you also will have to download the Unacademy learning application. Once you have done this, you will be confronted by many number of courses that Unacademy offers. Well, Unacademy has many number of subscriptions to access from. It starts from 1 month and it goes on to 48 months. Well, the benefit or the advantage of these courses is that as you go higher with the duration, as you go further with the duration, the discount on these courses go higher as well. You can take a look for yourself. The course which is available for 6 months comes with a discounted rate of 33%. And as you go further for 12 months course, the discount is larger now with 50% off. And as you go further, it is 58%, and then it increases to 60, and then it increases to 67%. Well, along with this, you also have additional 10 percentage of discount. That is, when you proceed to pay, you will have to type the code TA01, and this code is going to get you extra 10 percentage of discount on the existing discount. That is, let us say you were to buy this course, which is available for 12 months with 50% discount, but then with the code you get 60% of discount, and as opposed to 15,000, you will have to pay only 13,500 rupees. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and buy the course today and use the code TA01 and subscribe to Unacademy. Now let us proceed towards today's topic, which is types of sentences. Like I told you earlier, this is going to be the basic topic. Well, despite that, it is important for you to be aware of this basic topic, because what I'm going to be teaching you tomorrow, day after tomorrow, for next 3 days is relevant to the types of sentences. Therefore, I'm going to be taking you through these types of sentences, and let us see how much you are able to recall. Let us continue. Now, what is a sentence? This is my first question to you all. What is a sentence? Can somebody answer me this question? What is a sentence? Can I get a response from somebody? Anyone? Alma, Akshaya, Tanay, Nandana, Prema is Tanisha, I believe. Yeah. Come on, guys. Tell me what. Vidula. What a surprise. Group of words. Okay. Group of words. Does what? What exactly? When you say group of words, what exactly is the concept behind? You need to give me a little more information there. Group of words alone is not with meaning. All right. Anything more to add on to that? Vidula, why don't you try answering the question? What is a sentence? What is a sentence? A sentence is a combination of words put together and ends with a period. When this question is posed to a student, you guys are supposed to answer it in a particular definition. All right? A sentence is a combination of words put together and ends with a period. Period is nothing but a full stop. We also say that as a period. So yeah, period. A group of words put together which conveys a complete thought, which conveys a complete meaning. Let us analyze. Now, is this the statement that you see over here? Is bright today, yesterday, corner rainy? Would you call this as a sentence? Would you call this as a sentence? Yes or no? Can we call this as a sentence? Is that a yes? Is bright today, yesterday, corner rainy? No. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why can't we call that as a sentence? What's the reason behind? Because it doesn't make sense, and that is why we cannot call this as a sentence. A sentence is a group of words put together which makes a complete sense. A sentence is a group of words put together which in fact should make complete sense. Just because you have put a bunch of words together, you cannot call that as a sentence, but it should in fact make sense, and it should have a subject and a verb mandatorily. it should have a subject, and it should have a verb mandatorily to call it as a complete sentence. I learn English on Unacademy every day. Now, this is a sentence because you have a subject here, which is I, and then you have the finite verb. The finite verb, which is learn. I learn and this English on Unacademy every day. Bunch of words put together makes complete sense, is a statement. Hi Kajal, you're late today. So that is sentence. Now let us proceed towards checking a few statements. Let's say, no problem, Kajal. But I don't see Hamsa here. Where is she, Hamsa and Mridula? They did not join in today. Just check with them. All right, now let us continue. And yeah, there is a statement on the screen. I want you people to answer whether this qualifies as a sentence or not. Tennis likes playing. Would you consider this as a sentence? Yes or no? What is the answer? Yes or no? Yep, it is no, because there is no subject and no finite verb. The first thing you need to look for is the subject and then the finite verb, and we do not have it, therefore it's not a sentence. Next, check this one. She likes playing tennis. Richa, welcome to our class. She likes playing tennis. Would you call this as a sentence or not? Yes or no? Uh, Anaya? Anaya has messaged yes. Tanisha, it is a sentence because you do have a subject and you do have a verb right there, finite verb. Therefore, this qualifies. Okay, let me mark this and this as yes. Next question, next statement, I mean. Morning to every grandma Ben. Would you call this as a sentence? Is this yes or no? Is this a sentence? Yes. It's not a sentence. It is not a sentence. That's correct. Ben speaks to his grandma every morning. Yes or no? Yes or no? Exactly. It is no. No? No for what? It's not no. It's a yes. Ben speaks to his grandma every morning. Subject, and then you have finite verb. Therefore, it is a statement. Next one. Today race won the yesterday. Today, Ray. Again, Richa is here with another question. Richa, I'll do one thing. Tomorrow, join in exactly at 7 o'clock. I will start with oxymoron if you join in, of course. I'll start in with oxymoron and I'll clarify. It looks like you really badly want to know about oxymoron. I will discuss that tomorrow. I promise you that tomorrow at 7 o'clock. All right, now let us continue with this. And then tomorrow, I promise you, join in. I am going to be preparing it only for your sake. So join in tomorrow at 7. I'll definitely clarify the word oxymoron for you. All right. So, guys, yes. Today race won the yesterday. Is this a sentence? Well, answers are already there. It's not a sentence. Therefore, the next one is Jacob won the race. Sentence, yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. No, no. Jacob won the race. Yes, Jacob won the race. Doesn't to Annie talking running. Doesn't to Annie talking running. Doesn't to Annie talking running. Is this a statement? Is this a complete sentence? It is not. How about the next one? Annie doesn't like talking to people. Annie doesn't like talking to people. How about this? Annie doesn't like talking to people is a sentence. That is correct. Now let us move on. Good, very good. You have, obviously, yeah, this was a basic concept and I obviously knew you would be aware of it, but still. Now let us move on to the next concept and let us try and understand the different types of sentences. All right. I'm going to be writing a bunch of statements on the screen over here. You are going to answer me the questions, the questions that I'm going to be asking you. Well, let me begin. Unacademy caters to the needs of students. Unacademy caters to the needs of students. Number one. Number two, cheetah is a fastest running animal. All right. Now you need to tell me what type of sentence this is. This is your question. I'm going to be writing one more sentence. The poor get poorer and the rich get richer. Yeah, guys, the question is open to all of you. You are going to tell me what type of sentence this is called as. Come on, everybody. Let me write another one. Or how about you answer me what is the function over here? Okay, finally you're here, Hamza, welcome. It's okay. You're not too late, but then you're here. You're my star student. You, Kajal, and then Mridula, you're my permanent students, in fact. Akshaya says declarative. What is the function, Akshaya? Before, giving the name of the statement, can you please elaborate a little and tell me the type of function? What is the function that is being performed over here? The function that is being performed by this sentence. Let me write one more sentence while you guys are sending me the answer. I like watching animated movies. Yes, very good. It is, did I just click that or okay? It declares a fact. That's correct. Number two, it makes an assertion. Okay, Hamza, we are talking about just a moment, let me just go back for your sake. We are talking about the types of sentences today. We have learned about the different types of sentences in I have obviously taught you this thing. So we haven't established the type of sentence yet though, but we are doing it now. So take a look at the statements that I have mentioned over here. Unacademy caters to the needs of students. Cheetah is the fastest running animal. The poor get poorer and the rich get richer. I like watching animated movies. Now you are going to tell me the function that is being performed by these sentences. Akshaya already said that it is a declarative statement. Agreed, but I also want to know what is the function that is performed by these statements. One, which I think Akshaya already said, it declares a fact. Agreed. There are two more points that I want to hear from you people. What is the other thing that this type of statement does, or this type of sentence does? Mm, not really. Not the description. It doesn't describe. If it declares a fact, what is the other word for declaration? Declarative. The other word for declaration. Not really. Well, yeah, universal truth is also declaring a fact. No denial there. Agreed. It makes assertions. It makes assertions. Now, okay, let me tell you one more thing as well. It ends with a period. The thing that you have to keep in your mind, no, not command. Not command. It doesn't make a command. It states a fact. It states a fact. So when I say it states a fact, what I'm trying to say over here is you just see something is happening, and you state it as it is. Now, Unacademy caters to the needs of the students. This is a fact. We are not asking somebody to do something, or we are not even Jayanth. Oh, Jayanth. Yes, Jayanth. Welcome to our class. Nice to see you over here, Jayanth. Please stay till the end of the session. I would like that if you stay and concentrate on the discussion as well. All right? Okay, so like I was saying, declaring facts. Now, for example, you can just look around and you can state something, whatever is happening. Now, for example, the things that are happening right now is also a kind of a fact. I am teaching you. You are attending the class. You are listening to me. I am talking. You are probably watching this video on YouTube. All these things are happening, and you are, in fact, stating it, as in saying it out loud or mentioning it that this is, in fact, happening. Nope. No, it's not an emotional expression. It's not. It's not an emotion. It's not even a command, not a request. It's just declaring facts. Look around you, the present scenario. Take this present scenario. Look around you, and just tell me what is happening. Now, for example, if I have to say, okay, I am holding a pen. This is a fact. I'm holding a pen. I'm not telling you, I'm not asking you to do something, but I'm just stating something. The fact. Yeah. For example, Hamza just texted me. Vidula just texted me. Jayant has just joined the class. These are the things that are happening, and we are just stating it. I am listening is also another declarative statement. These are called as declarative or assertive sentences. When you just state or mention the things that are happening around you. All right? Yep. You are writing. Exactly. That is another fact, of course. Any other facts you can mention that is happening around you? Not at the moment. You can also say things in past or in future. Anything, but then just stating it. Stating it. Hamza, Jayant, can you just give me one example so that I can? Yes, Anaya is watching. That is another fact. Mosquito is the mosquito is flying around me is another fact. She was playing another fact. True. Is that clear now? Is that clear? Can we proceed in that case if that is clear for you people? Yep, I am typing. That is correct as well. Jane, that is a declarative sentence. So in a nutshell, declarative sentences are those type of sentences which declare a fact, which declare a fact and which asserts something, and they end with a period. They end with a period. Period as in full stop. Remember that, okay? That's the punctuation that we use. Now, next one is, let me write the statements first. I'm kind of sure that you will get this thing quickly. Supposing if I write, are you awake? Or supposing if I ask, are you all able to hear me? Hear me? Question mark. Or if I say, who are you talking to? Or why are people so opinionated? Question mark. Yep, answers are already there. Answers have already come. These are referred to as interrogative sentences, and the function that they perform is they ask questions. They ask questions, and then we expect answers in return, and they end with a question mark. Do not forget this. This is important. They end with a question mark, unlike the declarative sentences, and we call these sentences as interrogative sentences or we also call them as questions. Well, one more thing for the previous one, that is the declarative. We also refer to those declarative sentences as assertive sentences, and we also call them as statements. We also call them as statements. And here for interrogative sentences, we also call them as questions. I hope this is very clear. I don't think I have to really explain this in detail. I hope this is too simple. Can I proceed? Okay, cool, fine. Next one is let me write the examples. Let me write the examples and tell me what is the function that is being performed over here. Eat healthy foods. Don't be so rude, or be kind. Or supposing if I say, please close the door. Or if I say, listen to me. Or I often keep asking you people over here to focus. Focus on what I'm saying. Or focus here. What are these? Seriously, Jayanth, you shouldn't be telling me this because you have been in my class for so many number of times. These are commands. These are requests. These are suggestions. That's correct. So what do we call them then? What do we call them? That is correct. Very good. These are suggestions or advice or command or order, and they are also requests and they are also instructions, and we call them as imperative sentences, and they end with a full stop or a period. Remember this. The punctuation here is a period, that is a full stop. These are called imperative sentences. Now here, when you say imperative sentences, you are in fact asking somebody to do something. Well, asking could be done either by giving a suggestion, either by giving an advice, or a command, or an order, or a request. I don't know how to solve that issue, Jayant. So these are imperative sentences. Clear? Is this clear? I mean, obviously, like I said, should be pretty clear. Order, yes, order. It also makes order commands, requests, instructions, suggestions, advice. Why don't you people give me a suggestion or a example from your side? Hi, Shritaja, you're also late today. Everybody is late today in my class. Okay, give me a few examples of imperative sentences from your side. If something as if you're telling me, you were asking me to do something. Be kind is already there on the screen, something that you want to ask me to do. Not me. No need to be sorry, Shritaja. I was just, expecting you people over here. That's it. And obviously, I look forward. Please scold me. That is kind of a dilemma there because you're requesting and you are asking me to scold as well. How am I supposed to do that together? Not tenses. These are not tenses. How can these be tenses? Sunita. These are not tenses, Sunita. So don't have to cry. Be nice. Okay. Vidula, Mickey Mouse got something to say? Nothing? Slowly. Why? Am I talking too fast or too loud? Oh, you are asking me to speak slowly. All right. That's more of like a question and also imperative. Cool. Uh, all right. Let us proceed further. Enough of, Imperatives. Now let us proceed towards the next. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I understood that a little late. So anyway, now let me write a few sentences for you guys, and let us see if you can recognize this. What a beautiful flower. What a beautiful flower. Please give me your pen. Wake up. Am I sleeping, Vidula? How gruesome the pandemic is. The pandemic is already, the answers are on the screen. Wow, that was an amazing performance. And here goes the full stop. Exclamatory. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I know I in fact miss your naughtiness. That's not annoying though. Don't take it personally. This is just an example. That's annoying. Or let me make it as that's not annoying. That's not annoying. Okay, so these are exclamatory sentences. You have already answered it. What is the function of exclamatory of these exclamatory sentences? Can you tell me that? I think I already have pointed out one thing there. The function. The function of these exclamatory sentences. What is the function? Huh? You're crazy? Which one? Surprise? Yeah. Um, Sort of surprise. Shock, yes. And surprise, shock. Only surprise. Yes, of course, it ends with an exclamation and it expresses strong emotions. The point that you need to focus on is expresses strong emotions. All the feelings when you express it strongly is yes. Ouch, I hit myself is a perfect example of exclamatory sentence. And these are called as exclamatory sentences because they express strong emotions, not just your emotions, strong emotions, fear, being scared, and also admiration, amazement, depression, frustration, wonder, happiness. There are so many number of feelings out there. When you express those feelings in your sentences, they are called as exclamatory sentences, and of course, they end with an exclamation mark, which looks like this. All right. Here, the exclamation mark is over here, and the full stop is over here, and here is our exclamation mark. So these are our four types of sentences: declarative sentences, um, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentences. These are our four types of sentences. We have two more sentences, which is really important for day after tomorrow's session, which are affirmative and negative sentences. These, in fact, are assertive sentences. Assertive sentences are further divided into affirmative and negative. Can you quickly tell me what is an affirmative and negative sentence? Or tell me what is an affirmative sentence first. If you can tell me what is an affirmative sentence, I will go on to giving you the examples. What is an affirmative sentence? Kavita Sharma. Hi, Kavita. Welcome to our class. Yes, used in a positive way. Truth is expressed, well, no, not the truth. I wouldn't take the word truth, but I would definitely take the word positive over here. Positive sentences when you express, when you affirm something, when you say something positively. Like, give me an example though. Like, she works at a bank. Now here we are affirming something. We are in fact stating something positive. There is no negating over here. We are in fact affirming something over here. Not exactly honesty and truth, but then affirming something or stating something that is positive. Yeah, positivity. When you say affirmative, I would take the word positive here. All right, he is a workaholic. You are a hard worker. Joe wakes up early. Yep, correct. Very good. Those are excellent examples. Um, any other example? I think there's no need for me to write the examples. I'll just go on and explain the meanings over here. I mean, they affirm and not negate, state a positive fact, and they end with a period. Like I said, they are obviously declarative sentences. They are obviously declarative sentences. Kajal is not here is not an affirmative statement, Hamza. It's not a positive statement. It is a statement. It is, in fact, um, yes, we talk positively. Yes, that is an affirmative statement, but Kajal is not here, doesn't qualify. You can, in fact, state that as Kajal is here. That will definitely become an affirmative statement. We study an affirmative statement. She's doing her work, affirmative statement. Phantom, welcome to our class, Phantom. Which one is yes? The one which Hamza gave is a negative statement. So yeah, I'll come to negative statement as well in a while. We are studying through YouTube. On YouTube, yes, we are studying on YouTube. Yep. You know what? If not for YouTube, I wouldn't have actually got this opportunity to, in fact, communicate with you guys or teaching you guys again. So I should be thankful that I am here and you are here as well. And I'm enjoying as much. I'm not quite sure about you guys, but then I am enjoying this. So, hmm? She's doing her work hardly. Hardly. She's doing her work hardly. Meaning, hardly, I think if you're using that as, um, you know, as an adverb, then the position should be changed. She is hardly doing her work. And that is kind of not a positive statement that I need to go deeper to explain that because the word hardly is a negative term. So that might not be. Well, Om Prakash, are you saying something? Kavita Sharma, right? Qualified. किस बात के लिए qualified का पूछ रहे हो आप? आप अपने statement का पूछ रहे हो? Reena is a part of the football team. Okay, cool. So yes, so all your examples prove that you have a fair idea of what is, an affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentence is when you state an affirmation and when you state a positive statement. Let us move on to negative. Negative is, I'm sorry, what? Preeti. Namaste, Mr. Gautam. Welcome to our class. You're asking if I know Miss Preeti Pandey? Not really. I don't really know her. Okay, let us now move on to negative statements. Now, what are negative statements? Negative statement is something when you are negating a fact, when you are saying that there is something negative happening. She is not successful in her career. Exactly. That can qualify as a negative statement. She is not successful in her career is a negative statement because you have the negative word over here. Negative statement is when you have negative words in a statement, like not, never, none, no, no one, nothing. Any other words that I'm missing out? She's hardly. Hardly also is a negative word because it conveys a negative point. Was my statement correct? Which one, Jayant? I think I missed it. We are doing bad. We are doing bad is a positive statement. Um, it's not, in fact, a negative statement. Negative statement is when you have the negative words with no, no one, not, never, none, no, hardly, and there are other words which also convey negative meanings. I haven't made the list of that. If you can help me figuring out the other words, I will be grateful. But as of now, I only have these words like nothing. When you use these kind of words, we are not working up to our capacity. Very good. That's a wonderful example. An advanced complex statement, I would, no, not a complex statement, but then very good example. We are not working up to our capacity. Very good. You have a negative word over here, not. She hardly attends the class. Yes, hardly. We have a negative word over here. Hardly attends the class. These are called negative declarative statements. I'm never going to her house is also another good example. I am never going to her house. Excellent. Excellent, Alma. None of them were listening to the teacher. Excellent again, I would say. Wonderful. Hi, Priyanka. Hello, hello, welcome to our class. I will not be there. She never did her homework. Very good. These are statements which express a negative thought. Um, Om, right? I'm Tasneem Ahmed, Om, and I am your English educator. So I was talking about the negative statement. It expresses a negative thought. It negates and not affirms. It does not convey a positive thought. It conveys a negative thought. He is a person with no friends. Very good. We will work hard without. mm, we will work hard without success is a kind of affirmative sentence and not a negative sentence. She is not attending the dance class, all right, is a negative statement. So you got the fair idea of mm, my name is, let me write it here, Tasneem. My name is Tasneem. He is not getting his job. He's not getting a job. She is wrong about that sentence. There is no negative word. Negative word. Wrong cannot be considered as a negative word, even though, but we can come up with a negative word there. I was hardly there. Yes, yes, that's correct. She never understands others' feelings. Oh, all right. That also is another example. So cool. Now, my point was actually to make sure that you guys understand. Understand I'm not going home is also another good example. Yes, to make you guys understand the different types of sentences because day after tomorrow we are going to. Tomorrow the topic is question tags. I'm going to take you through the question tags tomorrow. And day after tomorrow we will be learning about the conversion of sentences. Conversion of one type of sentence to another type. That is why I wanted you people to be aware of all these different types of sentences, though this is a basic concept. She tried but could not reach the finish line. Yeah, perfect. Ayush, welcome, Ayush. Hello. Now I'm going to ask you questions. The questions will pop up on the screen. I want you people to answer the type of sentence, not just the type of sentence, but you are also going to tell me whether it is a negative statement or a positive statement. All right. I'm not going home. This is not correct example. I'm not going home is a negative statement. And if you were giving that as a negative example, then it is correct. Om Prakash, right? It is correct. All right. Okay, guys. There is a question on the screen. Her father is a scientist. Okay, declarative and positive. That's correct, Hamza. When you are actually giving me the answer, I want you to tell me both. Yeah, whether it is an affirmative or a negative, and then whether it is declarative or assertive or some question or whatever that is. All right. So the first one you've already answered. Let me give you the second one. That is next one. Keep yourself hydrated. What do you think the statement is? Keep yourself hydrated. Keep yourself hydrated. It is imperative. That's correct. Keep yourself hydrated is a suggestion. Very good. It could be an advice as well. Yes, of course, advice or a suggestion, and definitely it is an imperative sentence. Very good. All your answers are correct. Next one. What is the matter with you? Huh? IMP went. Acha, you probably tried answering. Okay. Maybe there was a mistake. Anyway, guys, what is the matter with you? What is the matter with you? Interrogative. Supposing, focus on my tone, focus on my tone. It's a question, agreed. But supposing if I say, what is the matter with you? What would you do? What type of sentence is this? Manoj is leaving. Priyanka is leaving. Okay. Thank you, Sunita. Did you focus on the tone that I just used when I said, what is the matter with you? Exclamatory. Only Safina has answered. What about, no, guys? What is the matter with you? I'm saying that with anger. It's a question, agreed. It is an interrogative sentence, agreed, totally agreed. Which one is negative? Which one are you telling me that it is a negative? Which one? I'm confused here. You all are saying negative, 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 negative. I'm clueless. What are you referring to negative as? What is the matter with you is not a negative statement. It is a question, yes, of course. You were correct the first time. But the second time, when I expressed that in anger, my anger was more, prominent there. So in that particular situation, despite being a question, it turned out to be not an imperative, exclamatory, because oh, well, it's no, the tone is only relevant to exclamatory sentences. The tone is only relevant to exclamatory sentences, not to, huh? Yeah, it becomes more like a rhetorical question. Rhetorical questions are when you actually do not expect an answer in return. Yes, exactly. When I expressed the same question in anger, it became more of a rhetorical question and it became more of an exclamatory sentence than a question. So I just wanted you to focus on, yeah, but not a negative statement. Hamza, what is the matter with you? When I said it in anger, it wasn't actually a negative statement. It was me expressing emotion, so therefore it becomes an imperative statement then. I mean, sorry, not imperative, exclamatory. All right? Okay. Moving on, next one is, yeah, stop irritating me. What is this? What type of statement is this? Asking questions. Yes, yes. Oh, these are the questions. Yeah, asking questions. What about this one now? Imperative. Yes, that exclamatory. How is that imperative? Uh, Stop irritating me. Yes, yes, yes. Another tricky question. Another tricky question. Even Shritaja is correct, and all the others are also correct. Stop irritating me because here you are in fact giving a command and you are in fact giving it angrily. Because of that, it becomes your command and it becomes your imperative statement, but you are expressing your emotion as well. Therefore, you are concluding that with an exclamatory sentence as well. Therefore, you can consider that as both imperative and exclamatory sentence because both the factors are in there. It is able to understand what you're teaching. Ashish, You are able to understand or you're not able to understand? I'm not quite. All right, let us go on to the next one. She runs her own company. She runs her own company. She runs her, not able to. Why? Yeah, that's because we are almost done with the class, Ashish, and we are in fact just asking the question. So you've missed out a great deal of explanation. That's why it's going to be quite difficult for you to answer the questions. But anyway, I'm asking people over here to tell me the type of sentence uh, and the questions which are popping up on the screen. So I'm asking them to tell me whether these statements are declarative, imperative, or exclamatory, or what is the other one? Imperative, right? Questions, interrogative questions. Yep, she runs her own company is an affirmative sentence and it is declarative. That's correct. Very good. Assertive and it is an affirmative. Cool. He cannot think straight. He cannot think straight. What type of sentence is this? Declarative and affirmative. For which question? He cannot think straight. He many different answers. Are you sure it's affirmative? He cannot. He cannot. You have a negative word there, right? You see, you've got a negative word, which is negating. It's, of course, certainly a declarative sentence, but then it's a negative word. So it is your assertive statement, and it, in fact, is a negative statement. Next, moving on, you have get out of here. Okay, I might have not told you in an anger way because I certainly don't want you people getting out of here. I really need you here. Be with me. So just tell me um, what type of sentence this is. Declarative. It's an order. Yep. Shritaja and Hamsa, your answers are correct. An order, yes, of course, it's an order. But what type of sentence is this? Imperative, yes, but it ends with an exclamation. So it can also mean that it is an imperative. I mean, definitely it's an imperative statement, but then the way you express decides whether it is the kind of emotion, whether it is exclamatory or not. So based on that, yes, of course, it is both imperative and exclamatory. Yes, correct. It's not right to bother him this late at night. It's not right to bother him this late at night. What is this? Okay, meaning negative and affirmative. Vidula, how? Negative and declarative. Very good, Jayant. Very good. It is affirmative and it is declarative. That is correct. How? Vidula, there is not over here. See? So that makes it a negative statement. The word not, when you use it in a statement not, it obviously becomes no, Ankit, I am an Indian, very much Indian. I'm not from England. Next one. How stubborn can you get? How stubborn can you get? But again, my voice, my intonation was totally different. So if I were to say, how stubborn can you get? What would you say that as? What would you? What type of sentence is that? It is an exclamatory sentence. That is correct. Others, where is Hamsa? Shritaja, exclamatory. Yes, and yes, of course, it is a positive statement. It is expressing anger over here, therefore it is our exclamatory sentence. Next one. It was a very easy task. It, huh? Interrogative, how stubborn can you get? More of a rhetorical type, but then you're not expecting an answer. So no, it's more like you are expressing your anger. Just because you have a word how over there does not make it as a question. It is you, in fact, expressing your emotion over there. So that's why it's not an interrogative. It is an exclamatory sentence. It was a very easy task. Yes, it is assertive and affirmative. Next one. What is he doing up so late? What is he doing up so late? Mm, yes, Shritaja has given the answer. Yes, Hamza has also given the answer. Akshaya, where's Vidila? Alma. Alma, your answer? I'm not quite sure. You've written assertive. I'm not quite sure for what that is. Interrogative. It is an interrogative and it is a question. That's correct. It wasn't a very difficult task. It wasn't a very difficult task. What type of statement is this? It wasn't a very difficult task. Assertive, yes, agreed. Imperative. How, Hamza? How can that be imperative? It is a negative statement because you have not over here. Wasn't exactly. It is a negative statement and it is an assertive statement, not imperative. It is an assertive statement. How exciting this is. How exciting this is. What about this one? How exciting this is. Exclamatory. Yep, yep, and positive. That's correct. It is your exclamatory sentence, and that is correct. Next one. Don't stress too much. Don't stress too much. What is this? Don't stress too much. Imperative, yes. Imperative, yes, yes. Negative, also yes. Negative, imperative, because you have don't, do not. Therefore, it is your negative and it is your imperative. And it's an advice. Okay. Next one is he a doctor? Is he a doctor? Oh, yes, Jayant, your answer was incorrect. It's not a positive statement, and it is not even a declarative statement. It is, in fact, giving an advice, therefore, it qualifies as imperative sentence. That's correct. No problem. Yeah, the answer for the next one is here already. Is he a doctor? Is an interrogative statement. Interrogative, and it's a positive statement. Yes, of course. Next one. Okay. Oh, I think the answers are already there, so I'm not going to be asking you the questions over here. Anyway, stay home, stay safe is an advice. It's imperative. Wow, what a wonderful thought is an exclamatory sentence. It is expressing wonder. Therefore, that's your exclamation or exclamatory sentence. Please help me with this is a request and it's an imperative. I probably missed animating these sentences, so they're there on the screen. So you can see it for yourself. Imperative, exclamatory, imperative. So that's the end of the session. Let's quickly take a recap of what we have learned today because like I told you, this understanding is important. Not for today probably, but then for day after tomorrow's class because day after tomorrow I'm going to be taking you through the conversion of assertive statements into affirmative into negative and negative into affirmative and then also assertive into exclamatory and exclamatory into back into negative. Therefore, it is important that you be aware of these different types of sentences. Kushi, you are so late today. We are almost about to end the class. So let me just give you a recap of the class. I mean, what we discussed right now. These are number one, we have declarative sentence. Just a minute, Jayant, I'll answer that question. Declarative is when a statement is expressed, when a fact is expressed, when assertion is made, when it ends with a period, and it is further divided into affirmative and also into negative. These are called declarative, or they are also called as assertive. All right, assertive statements, or they're also called as statements. These are the different names that we have. They declare facts. This is the important factor. They declare facts. Next is the interrogative statement, which asks questions, demands answers, and ends with a question mark. These are pretty easy. Next, we have the imperative sentences. Jen, you wanted to know about imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are those which where you ask somebody to do something, and that could be a request, that could be a giving a command or an order, or it could be offering a suggestion or an advice. And this ends with a period. These are called imperative sentences. And then finally, we have exclamatory sentences where you express strong emotions, and these all the emotions, not just happiness. It could be anger, it could be frustration, it could be depression, anything. When it is strong and when you are expressing that in your words, and those sentences together are called as exclamatory sentences, and they end with an exclamation mark. All right. As long as that is helpful for you, James, well and good. So that is all for today, guys. Well, do remember the code TA01. TA01 is my code. This is going to give you 10% of discount. And do subscribe if you haven't already. And do join our Telegram group for upcoming updates on our videos. And also do hit the bell icon for information for about my coming up classes. Tomorrow I might schedule a class in Unacademy. Shritaja, Hamsa, Vidula, Kajal. Tomorrow at 4 o'clock I might schedule. Planning to, thinking of. So short. It was an hour session. Yes, of course. Very simple though, because like I told you, it is important for day after tomorrow's class. I will try and send you link in the group. So just stay tuned and bye bye. Have a good day, all of you. We'll meet you again tomorrow. Tomorrow, yes, in on YouTube as well at 7 o'clock, and 4 o'clock. I'll try conducting one class in Educator app as well. All right. Hamsa's excited. Good. Okay, guys. Bye bye, all of you. See you tomorrow.